Is Survey Momma a scam, or is it actually a service site that is worth your time? My name is Michael from paidfromservice.com. I have joined and tested hundreds of paid service sites, and in this Survey Momma review, I'm going to give you an inside look of this site so you can see exactly what you get, because it might not be exactly what you expect, but I will show you everything about that, and then you can decide and judge for yourself. Before we start, if this is your first time here, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also click the little bell so you will get notification and won't miss out on any more tips and tricks about paid service and get paid to sites. So when you first come to Survey Momma, it looks kind of great, right? It has a great name, Survey Momma. It might give you the impression that it's a great way for you to earn if you are a stay-at-home mom or so. But let me just make it clear right away that what it offers doesn't matter if you're a mom, if you're a man or woman or whatever. It's kind of the same. Whether that's then good or bad, I will show you everything about that so you can see and judge for yourself. But when you first come to Survey Momma, exactly how it looks depends on how you come there, because you might also have landed on this page. It's like the landing page where it looks like you can sign up. So that kind of depends. You maybe came here, you came here. And then what does it actually offer? Let's start if you actually came to the landing page here where it looks like you can sign up. So on this subscribe option here, at first it maybe looks like a regular service site where you can actually sign up and then get paid to paid surveys. And let me just make that clear, that is actually not what is happening here. It says here that it's free to join, and then you can earn $25 to $75 per survey. And you know what, that's, there are surveys at times, very specialized surveys that you can earn this per survey, but it's very rare. In my opinion, this will give you the wrong impressions. That's not the average what you can earn per survey. So I just want to get that out of the way. That is not an average. So do not expect to get a lot of surveys like that because you sign up for Survey Momma. That's one thing you need to know before signing up. Next, what you need to know is if you scroll down on this landing sign up page they have, then it says here work full-time or part-time. And here they say that others do it full-time. And here it says you can, basically that this gives you the indication that you can actually take surveys to like for a living. That's not what service sites are for. Service sites are for you to share your opinion, you have your opinion heard, and you get paid for this because companies need research and feedback and they're willing to pay for this. But it's not a way to make a living. It's a way to make real side income, but nothing that you can live from, nothing to replace a part-time or full-time income. And that's important to understand, because if not, you will get disappointed. And from reading this, you might think that's possible. But here in this FAQ section, it also shows you more about what you actually get on Survey Momma, because it says it's a survey directory that connects you with top companies. So even though it looks like you can sign up here, maybe you think that you can get access to paid service here. But it says that there's actually a survey directory, which means that they will just recommend other service sites to you. And that can be fine and be a great way to get ideas of new service sites if it's just transparent about it and if the information they give to you is actually good. So I will just sign up here and then I will show you what happens, and then you can see if it's actually worth signing up for or not. So I have now filled out my email, and then you see here, relax at home and get paid. Again, they give you this indication that this is easy money. And then the first you'll see one out of 5 steps to go. And the first step to sign up, that's their free partner offers. And that's all kind of, make $100 in just 15 minutes. That's not how making money online works. You don't make $100 your first 15 minutes. That's not really how it is. So I don't really like these promotional offers. They don't necessarily have anything to do with with paid surveys. And if you click here, then something pops up. That one didn't work for me. That's just that's how it is. But just don't buy into this hype. You're not going to make this amount of money, and I don't like the hype they have here in this sign up process here. So let's continue and see the next steps then, and that's just more offers here. They give you opportunities to sign up for different things here, and then you can continue. You can say yes or no, and another limited time opportunity, and another few things that you need to. For example, then they recommend Survey All Stars. Survey All Stars is actually also not a survey site. That's another site that just has a list of other sites where you can go, and some of them will pay you. So this is kind of like you can join here on Survey Momma, and some of the sites it recommends are also just other sites that recommends other sites. So it's kind of like a circle where you never really know when you get to the sites that actually pay you. That's a little bit annoying and can be a waste of time in my opinion anyways. And then we're almost there, and we see here, and then what you need to do is to confirm your email, right? But the thing is that there's no member area, right? There's no member area that you actually get to actually take paid surveys. So that's what you need to be aware. It's not a paid survey site. When you sign up here, what you do is you sign up for their email list, so they can send offers to you, promotional offers. Nothing wrong with that, but you just need to be aware that you're not going to earn on Survey Momma. They're not going to offer you any paid surveys, and it might look like that in the sign-up process. And then they have all this hype about it. It looks like you can maybe earn a full-time income, and you can sign up for their only 8 spots left. It's scarcity marketing. Don't worry about that. There will be spots if you really want to sign up later. So we can try to click here, and yeah, that's also just starting. Some kind of promotional offer. Yeah, that these promotional offers, they of course get paid to promote them. That's fine, but it's just a little bit the way they do it is not really an approach I really support. But anyways, what you get is then you confirm your email, and then you're on their email list. That's what you get, and then you can jump to the all surveys. But the thing is that this is also where you can go. If you just go to Survey Momma in general, you don't even have to sign up to get that information. You can just come straight to Survey Momma and not on the actually landing page, and then you can see the same without having to sign up. So just be aware of that. So then you can check out here, you can see what they are doing. That's they recommend you to join these sites, and you can read a little bit more, and usually that's nice to get a good overview of sites and see what can you actually earn and how can you do it. And then the thing is that then here it says Opinion City. Its advertisers make up to $100 per survey. Opinion City is a site I would never recommend joining, because that's also not a survey site. They just also promote all kind of offers that many of them, in my opinion, are a waste of time. So that's what I don't like about it. That some of the sites that recommend here are really also, it's just like a circle, as explained before. You join here, and you you join here, and you then get some recommendations, but you don't know which ones are actually paid service sites and which ones are other sites that are just recommending other sites that they get paid to promote. And then you can just keep going, and you never really know when you get to the sites that you can actually earn by taking surveys. But they do have some, like Opinion Outpost. It's a legit service site that can definitely be worth it. Inbox Pace is also one. ePoll is also one. My Soapbox, yes. So there are actually real survey sites here they recommend. So that can be good. But if you have very little experience with paid surveys, it will be difficult to differentiate which ones are worth it and which ones are not. And that's my issue with it, that it's not really clear what you get here. Then up here you can also see they have a so-called community. You can join a Facebook group there, and that's actually a Facebook group I have been a member of for a while, because it's the same Facebook group as if you go to I think it's called Panelbox and Say So for Profit and several other pages that are set up exactly the same way as Survey Momma. They own a whole, like row of different sites with the same setup but with different names. They recommend the same kind of sites and they have the same Facebook community. And that, Facebook groups can of course be a great way to join and get ideas for service sites. But in my opinion, this is not a community. This is a promotional group where people just, and where they don't really allow any discussion. It is mostly a promotional group, and many of the offers there are, in my opinion, really poor. So you can find some good ideas there, but you have to be aware that if you don't have a lot of experience with paid service sites, there's a lot to filter through, both in the Facebook group and on this website. So overall, I'm actually really not impressed with Survey Momma, because it makes it look like, if you go to the subscribe here, it makes it look like you can actually make really, really good money, maybe even make a full-time income. And that's not how it works. And especially not with opportunities they recommend, because many of the sites they recommend are actually just other sites that recommends other sites and not sites where you can actually earn. So I think it's sorry, it's great that they recommend different sites, and some of them are definitely legit and worth it, but it's difficult to spot, if you don't have a lot of experience, which ones are worth it and which ones are not. And that's what you need to know. And when you sign up, you don't sign up to get paid on Survey Momma. You sign up for a newsletter so they can send promotional offers to you. That can be fine. You just need to be aware of that. And you need to be aware that this is not the average you're going to earn per survey, and you cannot make a full-time or a part-time income like this. Paid surveys can make you some extra money on the side for real. If you join the sites, Survey Momma is not going to pay you, remember that. But if you join the sites that do, yes, that is possible on paid surveys. But I just don't think that is transparent enough what Survey Momma offers. It can be a way to get ideas of actually service sites to join, but you just need to be aware exactly what to expect. And I hope that this review has helped you do that, so you know if you actually sign up there, you know what you sign up for, and then you can see for yourself if you think it's worth it or not. Anyways, if you want to read even more about Survey Momma or read more about my top recommended service sites, check out the full article on my website, paidfromservice.com. And also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you will get further tips and tricks about paid service sites, inside looks of service sites, so you will know how to get the most out of these sites.